I was very
there's
excited.
2 people.
Yay, we got 2 cheap seats. We weren't sure how many of you guys would be here. So,
I don't think they can hear us in the lobby.
no, that's fine. They don't need to hear
You're
us.
just talking and then you were just like,
No, I'm sure they whatever. Okay. So while we wait for Dawn, we will invite our next guests, which are 2 people. I'm assuming just the 2 of them from the podcast Cheap Seat Reviews, where they review podcasts for the greater good. We've appeared twice on their show because they love us and we like them considerably enough to be on our live stream. I'm just playing. Great podcast friends, and we are going to be on them again in February. So come check that out. So we will
their show.
Yeah, so we will add them to the stream.
Yay! You're here.
Yay!
Hello.
Okay, if you didn't hear, Dawn has little legs, but she's on. Oh, there she is.
Oh, she's there.
Oh my god!
Wait, I made it. We're both clicking at the same time.
I know, too many cooks in the kitchen. How are you 2 doing tonight?
We're doing just fine over here. My wife and I just finished Spirited the musical, so we had a great Christmas night. How about you guys? How's it going?
We're on hour 13.
Wow.
So how are you doing?
My butt's a little sore.
Just a little bit. Just a wee.
I'm hoping there's some caffeine in the drinks tonight.
There's alcohol.
This isn't even. It's not. I'm drinking caffeine-free Diet Coke with my rum.
Well, I just got home about 8 minutes ago from.
I know. I saw you were like hanging out with dogs. You're out and about. You're just having the best time ever.
Yeah, we visit friends. We do this about twice or 3 times a year because they live like 2 hours away. So it was it was a mad dash to get home and get them in bed so that I wasn't late for the thing tonight. So
we appreciate you rushing for us.
It was one of those moments where I was like, because this is on my calendar, but I forget that my wife can't see my podcast calendar. Mm-hmm. So I was like, hey, by the way, we have to be home by, like a little before 11 because I have this thing night. She's like, what thing? And I'm like, shit, I forgot to put it on the family calendar.
It's a thing.
Yeah, I know Sam's wife saw the calendar.
She was very confused and a little concerned over my 11 o'clock meeting with opinionated lushes.
I'll be honest. If I saw that randomly, I would be concerned too. I'd have questions at least. I'd want some clarification.
Oh, hi to the wife. We just heard her in the background.
Say hi?
Hi.
That's awesome. Kimberly.
So everybody's up. Everybody's on right now.
Yeah,
having a good time.
It's been a good day. I think we've kept busy.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Yeah.
What has been the most memorable moment so far today?
Tentacles.
Me making Jessica drink every minute.
Oh yeah, we played a drinking game, and Dawn was able to make me drink whenever
I want,
whenever she wanted.
Okay.
Oh, was it? Am I allowed to cuss on here?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We highly recommend it.
It was
no. It was Wombat.
A wombat. Okay, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
It's just random questions every single time.
Okay. It only started because I said I couldn't choose between Dawn and pizza, so I took a drink. And then from then on, Dawn was after me. I don't understand. I thought that was pretty good.
You just chose me, okay?
I didn't make the choice. Like, I didn't say pizza was better than you. I just didn't make the choice.
Listen, I don't want to be equal to pizza, okay? I want to be better.
I would love to be equal to pizza. Are you kidding?
I would take pizza over Shawn any day.
Oh, yeah.
That's there you go.
I'm not the weird one here.
No, you're not. Yeah, that's exactly right.
For now.
Yeah, for now. Yeah.
Yeah. So for your guys' little segment, we were gonna do just a fun little Mad Libs, and then a Have You Never. But I know you guys don't drink and you don't have to, but we will.
Well, Sam does.
So, yeah. Oh yeah.
I just need to make a drink.
I
you have time. Go for it.
I have Sunny D. Does that count?
The beers for
that
me?
counts. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't drink every podcast.
Than to grab you a beer.
My wife is grabbing me a beer.
Oh,
We
that's
appreciate
great.
Kimberly.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kimberly.
So fun story. Kimberly and I went to high school together.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that how
Yeah.
you guys know each other?
No, we knew each other from college. He was my big brother in the fraternity.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Small world type of thing.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Yeah, so she went to high school with me, and I took her to my senior prom.
That's a small world.
Yeah, yeah. So we all went to the same college, and then Andrew, who is the third member of our podcast, who is probably playing video games right now. He was also a roommate of mine in college, and he's also in the fraternity. So
Yeah.
We don't really do we have
No.
fraternities
Here.
and sororities,
No.
but they're not they're not known. They're
We
not
have
like
clubs.
yeah, they're like small clubs. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's
Yeah.
exactly it.
I mean, I guess that's what they are in essence. They're just a bunch of, clubs where guys or gals get together and hang out. And
They
you know,
don't
we
get
were
houses
just
here, I
centered
don't
around
think.
music and
No, they don't. They don't get
and
houses
partying.
here.
Yeah.
it depends
Yeah.
on. It also
Share
depends
it.
You don't
on.
pledge. I don't know how that works.
No, I think you just have to sign your email on the checklist.
Oh,
Yeah.
On
no.
the,
There was a little more. There was a little more to it back.
There's
in the
more
90s
to
for
it.
me.
Yeah, yeah. There's more, but it also depends on the state whether you can get a house or not. So, like in North Carolina, sorority houses are technically illegal because they're classified as brothels.
Brothels. Seriously.
Yeah, they are.
Oh,
So, but which is weird because like an all-girl dorm is fine, but a sorority house is not. I don't know what the distinction is there.
Yeah.
Maybe state-owned is the only distinction.
maybe, yeah.
But yeah. So, but I mean, you're not wrong, Sam. It's a social club. We just
Yep.
did. We hung out and drank, and I was the DD, and but we did other things too. We did a lot of. We were a music fraternity, right? So like music is kind of like the thing that kind of bonds us together. So we did a lot of. Like during this time of year, we would go visit. There was an old folks home in the town that we went to school in. So every Christmas we would go and sing there, and donate a lot of our time to do that kind of a thing. So, and we did other charitable works as well as get blackout drunk. So it was
It's all
and
about
like-
balance.
It is.
Balance is key.
yeah. So it was,
Yeah, it
good
was
time.
generally not good to get blackout drunk and then try to sing at the old folks' home. So
Yeah.
we had to make sure we were.
Oh,
Right on
you guys
schedule.
didn't hear our beautiful rendition of Jingle Bells?
Unfortunately, we didn't. Yeah.
no, that's good. It's
That's the right song, Rudolph. It gives you a hint of what it was like.
She's like not over
Someone
it.
else talk.
We can get started. I'm going to start on the Mad Lib. So, for people who don't know, I ask something and you tell me it. That's what Mad Libs are, and then
Yes.
I read it at the end.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
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 So
Okay,
hold
this
hold on. Explain it one more time. You're going to ask me something,
gonna-
and then I'm going to tell you something.
It's like noun, adjective, that
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Yeah, pick
and
a
then you
random
say
word.
one.
That's
I,
it.
So how
I know
about-
what
how
Mad Libs is. We have
Okay.
them here in the studio.
I don't know the culture.
Culture.
In Canada, we use use where they don't use use.
Yeah,
That's true.
We don't know what you know. Color.
Just assume we know, just a little bit less than you. That's
Okay,
usually a good way to
Sonia.
treat Americans. Yeah.
Sonia, you are the game master here. So do you want us to like you say adjective and then we all say an adjective and you
Just-
choose like the best one?
I mean,
for
you
each
don't
one?
know. I'll just like whatever I can hear.
Yeah.
I'll pick it.
You okay.
Oh, we're
good.
doing
We
this we're doing this one for one. Okay, I didn't know if
We're
we were
all
gonna have.
together.
Oh,
It's a group activity.
yeah.
okay, I didn't know
We
that.
really
All right.
like
Friendship.
teamwork on opinionated questions.
I feel like we should have like a consensus on what the adjective's going to be.
Well,
right?
no,
'Cause, I mean,
Sonia's the game master, so she's
I'll
she's
pick
rolling the dice
you'll
for
just pick
us.
one. Okay,
Yeah, I'll just pick one. I'm not telling you until
No.
I read it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay, I'm with you.
Okay.
So a verb. Do you know what a verb is?
Oh my gosh, this is going to be a fun hour. I can tell.
Is the action
Uh,
word, right?
Yeah,
Is that
to
what-
Pinching.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pinching.
swim.
Okay. What else do you guys got?
Uh,
Dog.
yeah.
What, Dumber?
clock.
Jog.
Jogging, yeah.
And you did a clock?
Talk.
Talk.
They clarified they know what a verb is.
Yeah, we know what they are.
Like one of these things aren't like the other.
To talk.
Okay, a person.
Like a name of a
Matthew
person?
McConaughey.
Chandler Bing.
Anna Kendrick.
Ooh. Jude Law.
That's an old reference. When was the last time Jude Law was
not
in
that
a
old,
movie?
is he?
He was just in a Harry Potter movie.
Oh, right. I stopped watching those.
Yeah.
I forgot. You're right. Dumbledore was never supposed to be hot, by the way. That's just a myth.
My favorite meme is like a picture of Jude Law, and then it says 25 years later, and it's the picture of Richard Harris, and it's like
Teaching.
That's what
it
happens.
does to
Teaching.
you.
this is what teaching does to you.
Yeah.
By the way, I
now-
do want to hold on. Sorry, I do want to
Sorry,
acknowledge we have my friend Shawn White, not the Olympic skater or snowboarder, Shawn White in the chat here. He and I competed together
What?
on a podcast competition. So
Oh, this guy.
I didn't even know there was podcast competitions. How do you competitively podcast?
do you want that story now or later?
We can do it now. Sure,
Yeah.
So it's called a podcast. It was called America's Next Top Podcaster, and there were 12 of us. And Sam listened to the series, and so
Yes.
at first you're grouped into teams, and so there were 4 of us, excuse me, and we were given a task to make a podcast, a 10-minute podcast, and so we.
But you never know what's coming.
Yeah, each week
If
it was
it's
different.
randomized.
So the first week it was like, tell a story by giving us information about yourselves, but make it an audio drama. And so we did a full audio drama, a 10-minute audio drama with sound effects and whatever. And so my team won that one. And then the next week we did a different kind of thing. And then the third thing. But after the third week, they did the first round of eliminations. And Sean and another guy named Sean and myself, Sean, were all eliminated. We were all spoiler, I guess, for anyone that wants to listen to the episode. But I was the first round out.
I think they, I think they thought it would be funny.
According to from what they told us later, it was like when they were doing the numbers, when it got to my turn or my team, they're like, "Oh my gosh, we're going to kick out all 3 Seans," and then we would find out later that the next guy that left. They were like, we should have let Sean stay one more week. So anyway.
Oh, that sounds awesome, though.
It was a really good experience. And I made
Sean was like one of the guys that leaves Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on the first question. So.
He's like, no, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't phone a friend or
I don't want to
anything.
risk it. I used to do competitive improv, so like that kind of stuff like sounds so much fun.
Yeah, I mean it really was fun and kind of stressful, but
good stress is good stress, like a 16-hour live stream.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because the first week my responsibility was audio, like sound effects and stuff like that. Like that's my wheelhouse. So I was like, I'm all for this. The second week I had to write the episode. I had never written a 10-minute scripted episode before, and from all accounts, everyone loved it. Like I got a lot of props. They only dinged me on signposting on that particular episode. And then the third episode, I was researcher, and so I didn't do enough on that episode to distinguish me from the other guys, which is why I got kicked out. So anyway,
he was on the best team. He really was. No offense to the other Sean here, but he was on the best team that started out the series. And,
it was.
Yeah.
And this Sean also that's here in the chat, he's been on our podcast on Cheapseat Reviews.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Nice. That's good. You've been podcasting for like 10 years.
9 years in about a month. Well,
I'm sorry. I was a little off.
Aging.
We've
been literally podcasting for almost 9 months.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, and you're probably already over the number of listens than we have. So.
Yeah.
We're babies. We're
No,
babies.
you guys are crushing it. You guys are doing
guys are
so
doing
well.
well.
Yeah, you guys are doing so good. I mean, there's a reason why I keep inviting you back on. I mean, you're already scheduled for another appearance in February. So
Yeah.
there's a reason why, because you guys are awesome. So
Thank you so much. I've been validate me.
Praise King coming up.
Okay, we were looking for a noun.
Oh,
And now,
now.
yeah,
Bucket.
that's a person, place, or thing.
Dog.
Ribbon.
a cheap seat.
Huh.
Would that be
Very
an adjective
specific
in
of
a noun?
I know it's two. I know. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Did you guys see your commercial plays every hour?
I know that's great.
What?
Yeah, so it's played like 13 times already.
That's fantastic.
Oh,
Wow. Thank you.
So hopefully
I didn't know
that
we had a
translates.
commercial.
You have a commercial.
Thanks, Sean.
Oh, Shawn in the chat. Oh, I didn't realize you were cooking, Sonia. I'm sorry. Too many cooks in the kitchen.
I know.
Shawn, you are not derailing.
No, this
That's
is
what
great.
we
No.
do.
Yeah,
that's
that's
why there's
literally
chat.
our brand.
That's why
Shawn,
there's
I
chat.
highly recommend you check out an episode of Opinionated Lushes. New episodes every Friday, unedited episodes on our YouTube channel, and you can listen and realize that this is a regular episode for us.
This is what we do.
This is what we do.
All right, I need a room in the house.
The bathroom.
Laundry room.
Den.
I'm not gonna say what I first thought I was gonna say.
Sex dungeons. That's what you wanted to say?
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I wasn't something like that.
No, I can
laundry room could be
see.
something like that, but still, I thought
She had a
right.
little
You're my
smirk
brain.
on her face.
Okay,
I
She
saw
did.
it.
You
She had a
didn't-
look
hey.
on her face. I knew it was coming.
Okay, you guys missed when I had to read smut for the first time. Okay, live. I didn't
For
read
the
it like
first
I was.
time. Come on, we all know.
Okay, no. I would just watch porn. I'm not gonna like read smut. Like, why would I put intellectual thought in that? I'll read like a regular book. I love reading, but I'm not gonna read tentacle smut called Tinsels and Tentacles.
Nice.
They're on a winter alien planet,
Good for them.
and you can guess the rest from there.
lot of cold nights and warm beds, huh?
Didn't even make it to bed.
Nice.
there's no bed.
No bed.
All right.
Okay,
All right, I need a food.
Tacos.
pizza.
Banana.
No, fuck your tacos. Fuck pizza.
Wow, Don, tell us how you really feel.
She's upset
mad
about
at you
this
still.
pizza. Yeah.
Pierogies.
Okay.
Ooh, I like
You were
pierogies.
late. I already filled it out. I need an adjective.
Moist.
Oh no!
Oh, yes. Just to be gross, I'm also gonna say sticky. Damn.
Throbbing.
This is turning to not be child friendly.
Yes, because that was the goal, is to make
I was
this
gonna say,
extreme
wait, it's an
crossing.
adjective, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna say
Isn't throbbing an adverb?
Oh wait.
it's
It
a,
might
or
be.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry to be the
because I
dramatic.
still need extra time to think of an adjective.
Right, Mr. English.
I know. Yeah, whatever. You
I
have 3
wrote
degrees.
it down.
Oh, wait, you already okay? She already picked one. We're fine. Moving
No,
on.
it's too late. I got that it was wrong. So like I need what
Oh,
were you
you-
gonna say?
Wait,
Adjective.
adjective? An adjective?
Yeah.
Okay, what
So
do we
you-
have? We
So
have
we have sticky and moist.
sticky and moist.
Sticky and moist is an option.
So I'm just gonna go classic wet. Wet would be a adjective, right? Something
Yes.
is wet.
Moist is
Yeah.
gross, but wet is fine.
We need scent.
A scent?
A scent. Like you
Uh,
smell.
moist.
Yeah.
Fishy.
Oh, he went right for it. He didn't even.
Yeah, I'm writing that down.
There
Verb.
we go. He wins.
Verb.
If 10-year-old me could look at me now while playing Mad Libs.
It's
Okay.
probably pick the same answers. Like
Yeah, it's true. We're like boobies.
Sean White in the chat says he'll balance it out and say dry. I like that.
dry.
There you go.
Yeah.
Every story has a good conflict. You know, it's the opposite of ideals.
I need a verb.
Oh, you need a verb.
Another
Oh, more.
verb?
Oh,
Throbbing. Wait, is
Yeah,
throbbing a verb? So I'm telling you to throb.
Throb?
Just throb.
throb.
Throb, yeah,
throb.
throb.
Rob.
I'll say, Sean White says skydiving. That's a good verb.
Skydiving.
That's so specific. Have you guys ever skydived?
Hell no.
Would you?
No.
Hell no.
I think I would.
Same.
There isn't enough money on the planet.
No.
I'm scared. I'm too scared of heights. You couldn't get me out of that plane.
I think they'd have to push me out of the plane, but
Well,
I would do
the first time you do it, the first couple times you do it, you're attached to someone.
Yeah, you got to backpack a person.
But like,
backpack.
okay, my mom's friend back when I was like younger was on Ricky Lake because she survived a skydiving accident.
Ooh.
Like back in like 95. Like this is back in the day.
Balance.
And since then
You're
I was
not-
like, why would you choose to do that? Like,
why
that
would you
sounds-
choose to jump out of a perfectly good
Oh
air?
my gosh.
That's what I'm saying. And so so I think from then on I kind of decided it was always a no for me.
Always a no.
Strong survival instinct and all that. You know?
I need nouns again.
More nouns.
Uh,
Vodka.
bed.
Leg.
Sweater.
Sean says, I'm going to force myself into this game until you stop me. Hey, man, we're here for it. I like it.
I need
Alright.
a person.
A person? Shawn White.
Yeah, Sean White.
Shawn White.
That's the answer. It has to be.
And I'm
That-
going to spell it SEAN.
Perfect.
You should also misspell white somehow.
WYTE.
YTE.
Yes.
There you go.
Dawn, when you write your own smut book, there's a name idea.
There we go.
Yeah.
Main character Shawn White.
But
I
so
need-
exactly like that. You know?
A transportation.
Bus.
A yacht.
Pony.
Ooh, that was.
Um,
You can use those.
a camel.
Oh, you can use those too. Here I was thinking the transportation I'd prefer. that was just me.
I'm just going off the what's just going to sound ridiculous.
All right, this is done. It was only a few little lines. Okay.
Only that felt like forever.
Yeah, it's-
25 minutes almost.
yeah, but again, I did interject 2 stories, so that's my fault.
Sean's
Nice.
moped.
It's on there. I just pretend. So I'm so excited for Christmas this year. I've been doing a lot of swimming to prepare. I've already picked out presents for everyone. I got Matthew McConaughey a bucket and Jude Law a dog. I
Aw.
wrapped their presents in Cheapseat and hid them in the bathroom so they wouldn't find them. Anna Kendrick and I made banana for everyone to enjoy. They smell
Made
moist.
banana.
Just one singular. We made it from scratch.
I can't wait to eat them. Just apparently there's more than one.
Cut it into multiple
Made-
pieces.
Eat it. Yeah.
We
made
picked
banana.
out the perfect tree. It is sticky and wet and smells like fish.
Oh, that's
That is perfect, guys.
It is my job to swap the tree every day. I've been hoping for a vodka under the tree this year.
Me
I
too. Cheers.
I really don't want to get a sweater.
Same.
No.
Cheers.
Yep.
Vodka over a sweater. Shawn White tells me that I need to go to bed early on Christmas Eve so Santa can come. He's going
Thank
to
you,
drive
Shawn.
his pony with his camels and land on our roof. I hope everyone has a dry Christmas.
No.
but not with vodka. You can't have a dry Christmas with vodka.
We're gonna drink it after Christmas.
Oh my gosh, seriously, moist, wet tree that smells like fish is the best thing ever.
And you have to throb it every day. It's your job.
Throb it. Rob, we
Every
got to
day.
throb.
Oh my lord.
Oh, that was a Merry Christmas, everyone. That was our gift to you.
That
All
was
right.
amazing.
Next is have you ever? So if you if you done it, you drink it, or if you don't do it, you drink it.
You drink if you haven't done it,
If
right?
if you if you have, you drink, right?
Oh, is that what it is?
See, I don't know. What are we gonna vote? We can do whatever we want.
Yeah, fuck the rules. We make our own. Which would you prefer? Do you drink when you have done it, or drink when you have not done it?
I'm gonna say you have. You drink when you have.
I thought you and
I
you
think
have.
that's the usual rule. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
Okay. And if you have a story, feel free to take over. And
Yeah.
tell us a
So
story.
like, if you have
We
a
love the
story
juice.
for it, then
Now I am a public employee, so
Feel
am I gonna
free
get in
to
trouble with
drink
these?
and say no comment. You still have to take a
Right,
sip,
yeah.
but you can say no
Okay.
comment.
No
And
comment.
yeah, that we'll just take that as a you prefer not to answer.
You prefer not to get fired.
The drink
right?
is just
Like
like to penalize you for not answering.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, Sean. You can just tell us if you're drinking.
All
No
right.
comment.
Have you ever kissed Santa?
Like a Santa, like someone dressed up as
Any-
Santa.
Any Santa? It
Any
doesn't
Santa?
matter. Any Santa?
I
No,
can't.
I-
No.
No,
No.
No, but that's an idea for like next week.
I've been kissed as
Yeah,
a
like-
Santa. I've been kissed as Santa when I was dressed up.
Well,
as
that
Santa.
I'm sure that could count as kissing.
Yeah,
Santa.
you have to
Santa
take a
was
drink of your
involved.
non-alcoholic drink for
Okay.
dressing up as Santa and being kissed.
All right, here's my Sunny D.
Wow, I bet that vitamin C is gonna hit you real hard.
We really
yeah.
need to do a video podcast or video show of Shawn trying different alcoholic drinks,
Oh my gosh, I call guest spot.
right?
I'm a professional.
So
It is the most entertaining thing in the world. It's amazing.
So we
It's
got to
amazing.
have the backstories. The backstory is that when Sam turned 40, 17 years ago, we
Way to just sell him out. You
This
could have
is- this
said
is-
I'm used
when
to
he
it.
turned 40 last year.
it's 2
Oh,
years
when,
ago.
actually, no, when he turned like 28 2 years ago.
No,
You know,
yeah,
like,
no, we're not. Yeah, if you've been on the show long enough to know, you listen to our show every week. We find a way to tell Sam that he's old. But
Oh.
so when he turned 40, because you're turning 43 in like 5 days, right, or a
Yeah.
couple weeks, yeah. So,
Yes.
yes. Apparently, opinionated luscious is saying yes to something.
Sean White asked if he can just tell you if I'm drinking.
Yeah.
He said, "Can I just tell you if I'm drinking?" So,
Yes. Anyway, so for his birthday, part of his treat or his birthday trip was to 2 different distilleries, and so I went along as a good friend and participated. And what started off as "ooh, let's try these different beverages" turned into "let's watch Sean make faces." Because
It was amazing. It was so awesome.
so they would all get their drinks, and we're talking like little half shots, right? They're little half shots, and so
yeah.
you know, it's like they tried. We had vodka and rum and not rum,
Oh, gin.
but it was gin and rye
Bourbon,
and
yeah.
bourbon and various whatevers, right? And to me, they all kind of taste the same, right? They're just varying degrees of rubbing alcohol. To me, I'm not saying that's what it is. That's just how I perceive it. So for me, the worst one was rye. Like I
Yeah,
wanted to
well.
die after that one, whereas the rest just made me want to kill other people. So, but so when we did it for, and then so this last February, our good friend Chad, who is Sam's brother-in-law, we did the same thing. We went to a tasting and whatever. And the only one that I didn't absolutely hate was like it was a liqueur. It was that chocolate coffee liqueur.
Yeah.
No, I also don't like.
Was
coffee.
it like Kahlua?
Kahlua.
Or was
No,
it
it
Bailey's?
Neither.
It
It was a local thing.
Oh.
Yeah, chocolate liqueur.
Oh,
is
was
basically what
it was all-
liqueur.
Yeah, it was all this kind of at this brewery that they have in Asheville, North Carolina, and so they brought out a whole bunch of flights and whatever. And so it was just the, oh, look at Sean make these funny faces. So
Yes, it's worth it. It's
it
worth the
would
price
be-
of admission.
you're not wrong. It would be kind of fun to do as a fundraiser or something. I don't know.
There's no such thing as a man card when it comes to drinking.
Okay, so like I drink a lot of craft beer personally. So like I always get like those
like the
men
fruity.
that are like, oh, and they want to talk about IPAs, and I'm like, dude, you drink like a light beer. Like, stop talking to me. But it's like if I'm going out, I'm gonna drink something fruity. I'm not gonna. Why would I take shots of gross? Because it does take some rubbing alcohol, Sean. You're not
It
wrong.
does.
That's what
so
it
gross.
tastes like. But that's why we mix it and we add
Well,
flavors
that's
to
the,
it.
the key, right?
And we make it delicious.
I like my liquor, but I have to put it in with something. I have to get it, mixed.
I love going. So in Canada, during the summer months, we have this thing called Beer Fest, where all the local breweries come and they all get a tent where they have their whatevers that they want to showcase. I personally don't care. I'm there to drink. But when you go in with your ticket, you get 20 tokens and a commemorative glass. And you just take your glass around and give them a token for each beer. And you can buy more tokens if you want. There's like a whole passport
20
program.
beers?
20 half little things of beer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can buy more tokens. That's just what's included in your ticket. And they have things like chocolate milk stout and stuff like that, which is, I don't normally like a stout and I will drink that. So, you just need practice with alcohol.
You need to build up a tolerance.
That's literally what it is.
See, that's and I hear the whole well, you just need to develop a taste for it, but it's why do I want to develop the taste of something that's awful? It's
it's
hey,
still
try
awful.
try horse piss, but just keep drinking it, and eventually you'll like horse piss. It's but it's still horse piss.
Are you going to tell me you liked I mean, for people that drink coffee, I think coffee doesn't taste.
I don't
great.
drink coffee either.
He doesn't drink coffee either.
Coffee's so good.
Coffee's good now, but when I first started it, I was like,
my friend likes to use the phrase "I'm running through life raw dogging it" because I don't drink coffee or alcohol. That's her phrase.
No, I need my drugs.
Raw
I'm there
dogging
with
is
you.
I need my caffeine.
used for drinking. That's
Yeah. Coca-Cola, cheer wine, that's kind of it for me.
Guinness is like a meal.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not
any
a drink.
stout is like that, right?
It's not a drink. You drink that as a meal replacement shake.
Sam, should I tell my Guinness story real quick?
Sure.
Go for it. I'm interested in all the Sean not
just gonna
drinking
drink.
alcohol.
Yeah, just go ahead and
stories.
drink real quick. Then we'll move on. I apologize for hijacking your show.
No,
but
that's part of it. You're supposed to hijack. We've been doing 13 hours. Go for it.
Yeah, you're probably ready for not to talk for a second. So basically, I was 21 or 22, I can't remember, and so I was 21. It was my first St. Patrick's Day as a member of the adult society, and so I was like, "Hey guys,
21, baby.
I know that's how we do it in the States. So you have to be 21 to buy alcohol. So I go down to the store and I buy
legally.
I go down. Well, again, so I go down to buy some Guinness, and I get a 6-pack bottles, and I take it back to the house, and I pass it around to my roommates, whatever. I'm like, hey guys, cheers, whatever, and we all take a sip, and almost all of us nearly do a spit take all in the room. Right? It is the worst substance I've ever put in my mouth. And so one of the guys just goes, dude, did you see what you bought? And I looked down at the bottle and realized I had bought Guinness Extra Stout.
Ooh.
So as a guy that already doesn't drink beer, I got the worst kind of thing to drink for the first time.
It's liquid bread at that point. There's nothing.
bread.
I mean, it was
I'm surprised it poured out of the bottle or the can.
I mean, it was a glass.
You eat it with a fork and a knife.
I mean, you kind of chewed it, right? Like that first sip, you're almost chewing it, right? And so I took about another long pull, and then I was like, I can't do this anymore. So a good friend of the show and ours, Steven, was there, and so Steven took about 2 more drinks and was like, I need to chase this with something. So
you
again,
chase your beer.
we had to. We couldn't just drink it. It was so bad.
They couldn't go out and get a different beer. That would be too complicated.
Because this was St. Patrick's Day. There's the reason why I grabbed that one because it was all they had left, right?
Yeah. Oh.
And so we're just looking for things in the house to drink with, right? Like one guy grabs a glass of milk and is drinking it like a milk, right? And then Steven chased it. I'm serious. No. And then Steven chased it with like a $5 bottle of wine that Andrew, roommate, again, co-host Andrew had. So he would take a sip of the beer and then a sip of the wine. I think Cornelius, also former co-host of the podcast. We've had several co-hosts over the years.
Yeah.
When you do the show for as long as we have, we kick people out. It's like the competition. You come in and then if you don't cut it, you get kicked out.
You get voted off.
Okay,
Yeah.
Don and Sonia.
Or you just
don't.
quit.
Yeah, I was like, don't. I can't. No.
Dawn's like, you like pizza more than me. You're fine.
I didn't say that. I just didn't pick. You can't blame me for not picking. I chose to drink instead of picking.
Let's
I
do the next
forgave
one.
you. It's fine. It's fine.
We'll do the next one before I get yelled at.
Knocked over a Christmas tree.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've
Oh,
definitely
yeah,
done that.
What?
I don't know.
Right.
I was reading the thing.
Oh yeah.
This moment of silence brought to you by.
is that he's asking if that's an application process? If there's an application process to be a co-host?
Oh, for our show? No. You have to be. You had to have lived with me at some point. I think that's the.
Let's just all move in. Sean White, are you in? Let's
Like, we're all
just
moving
bunk
to
into his
contact.
house.
I guess Sam.
And-
I guess technically you never lived with me, but
No.
So
you had.
there is
I guess you had to.
exceptions.
You had to go to
to the
college
rule.
with me. I guess that's the.
There you
Or
go.
like marry someone he's dated. So like
Yeah.
we all have to
Yeah.
like marry Kimberly. and
Yeah,
then we can-
Kimberly, is
Well,
she
there were
available?
other. I didn't technically date Kimberly. Let's be real. You know, I don't want to get Sam yelling at me for something later. But actually, I think Kimberly would yell before Sam would on that one.
Wait, Sean.
She's like, "Hold on, I never dated that guy. I just went to prom with him. It was friends, you know." So anyway,
Right? This is Hampton
Sean
Yards.
says he's gonna camp out in my
Yeah.
yard for a week.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what if we all just like live on his property for like a day, and we're just like, this is our. We just write like a fake lease application.
Yeah,
You know.
if that means you're coming down to the States, I'm all for it. Let's do it.
I know. I'm trying. Like, my husband's performing twice in places, and it's like I have to see if like I'm available first off, like if we can get childcare and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
for those listening, we will be in Toronto in February, so that's in Canada.
February
But
25th. Yeah,
Yeah.
Is it really?
Ontario.
yeah,
Is that a verb or an adjective? I wasn't sure. Sonia wasn't real clear on how
It's
those
a
things work.
noun.
Oh, damn it, it's a noun.
hey, we could be so bad that someone makes a movie called Toronto Man, and they pronounce Toronto wrong the entire
You say
time.
this. You've talked about this movie several times.
Toronto. It's Toronto. No one says Toronto or Toronto. See, I can't even do it.
Toronto.
You can't even say it wrong right.
No, it's Toronto. Dumry's talking.
Now I'm
she's
gonna
been
have to say
muted
Toronto.
the whole time.
Oh shit!
Yeah, Dawn, you've been muted for like 15 minutes.
You're muted.
I
Talking.
was coughing. Okay, and then I wanted to mute so no one had to hear me. And then
Yeah, the last thing we
Okay.
heard about you was you were yelling about the pizza. So that was a while ago.
Yeah.
oh yeah, shit. Okay.
Another $1 for the swear jar.
Oh my,
Are
hold
you
on.
just
Dawn,
Wait, is she
Out of the
drinking scope?
yeah, what is that? Is that
No.
scope?
No, it's
What?
just liqueur.
That's what it looked like. At
It
first,
looked like scope.
yeah, Sam thought it was scope. My initial thought was like honestly, like a bottle of like Dawn spray, like for windows or
like
something.
Febreze or something like
Yeah, like Febreze, like Windex. That's the word I was looking for.
Windex.
Windex.
Hey,
You're drinking Windex.
times are tough. Okay,
Yeah.
let's not judge what others decide they have to drink. I
Hey,
mean,
You gotta
we're not
drink
judging
cleaner.
you for not. That's just, you know, Don. Sonia
I got no
drinks
cough
out of
syrup,
water
okay?
bottles
Like-
now because of earwigs.
Yeah, it was. I used to have this big giant bottle, but you couldn't see inside it. And then there was an earwig in my straw, and I drank it. And so now it's only clear bottles only.
I'm so
Yeah.
confused,
It's
So
a protein shake.
right?
Oh,
Is that like the worm at the bottle of a tequila shot or something?
yeah, except for it was just like an earwig living his best life in the straw.
That's gnarly.
It was
Okay.
disgusting. It was terrible.
it made
the-
a whole episode. We
No.
almost made like a whole episode about it.
I'm actually a little okay, Sam. Besides when you get a song stuck in your head, because that's what I think of when I say earwig. What is an earwig?
An earwig?
Yeah, because they keep using earwig and they know what they're talking about. I want to see if you and I are on the same page.
Yeah, it's a bug. It's a little bug.
yeah, with little pincers.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
like
right at the bum though.
It's
They
a,
hide in
um,
laundry rooms a lot.
Okay.
That's in my house.
oh,
So
what
like
do you
those
call
little-
it?
those little
I
black
could
dudes
draw
that
it
are-
for you. I can't describe it.
I can draw you a picture.
Those little black dudes. I always find them in like the bathtub or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they sometimes, yeah.
We didn't call. I didn't. So we don't call them that. So
What do you
See,
call?
culture differences. What do you call them, Sean?
I honestly just call them the little black bugs. But as soon as you said pinchers, like I knew exactly what you were talking about. The
Okay,
ass.
so that sounds like you don't know your language.
Well, it's just 'cause we don't.
Like, you
That
don't know
sounds like
bugs.
you're having trouble describing things.
Well, that's fair. That's very fair. It's just we never had a name for them because I haven't experienced them until I was an adult. So it's not
Well,
like
maybe since I'm from Minnesota originally, I knew what an earwig was.
yeah.
So
You're
Minnesota's
basically
like
Canadian anyway.
backyard in Canada. Yeah.
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 You're just like the Canada of the United States. That's what that is. Like
It's actually pretty accurate because they're all very nice up there, and
It's
everyone had a
South
gun, so
Canada.
it was nice.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. I just want to
Okay.
put something clear. That very nice stereotype about Canadians is not true if you're also Canadian. We tend to be
Yeah,
nicer
we're
to
really
like
mean to each other.
non-Canadians.
I told Sonia's story today to my friends because I mentioned like, yeah, the podcast I'm going to be on there. Some of my friends from Canada, and they're like, oh, they're super nice, right? And I'm like, actually, one of the hosts, Sonia, told me this story about how she got hit on at a grocery store, and her brother didn't like what the person said, so he punched him in the face. And I'm like, so like that's Canada, and he goes, but did he apologize for it? I'm like, I don't know. She didn't finish that part of the story.
no,
Did he?
there's no apologies.
No
No.
apology.
No, there's never really any apologies. You're just
I don't know
like,
if you guys kept up, but we had like a whole convoy where people just honked for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
And they were Canadian. That was Canadian on Canadian crime.
Yeah.
That was that was what that
Yeah.
was. So that's what I'm saying. Like we are not nice to other Canadians.
Anti-Canadians.
Anti-Canadians.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. No one likes the
All right,
Canadians.
what are we
So
doing
we're
next?
like almost up to our next commercial break. If you guys want to like tell us about your podcast.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Shut your stuff out.
Oh, sure. Okay. Well, yeah, we are Cheap Seat Reviews, the podcast that explores the Hollywood film industry for the greater good. But if you've
The
heard our
greater good.
commercial for 13 times, you probably know all that.
All the commercial.
Watch the next commercial break so you guys see what's going on and what's been happening. So we schedule this so well that we have like a 15-minute break every hour where we can like eat and go to the bathroom and relax. See, we're really good at live streaming.
Yeah, you guys are all over. I was part of a it was a world record podcast where they did a podcast for 49 hours straight. But they didn't do that. They didn't like leave breaks and stuff like that. So there would just be gaps where there'd just be one person on air and whatever. But they didn't go to sleep. Like again, it was 49 hours straight. But they can't be part of the Guinness Book of World Records because you have to pay Guinness to send someone out to participate and whatever. And that costs like $50. It was like $5,000 or something like that to have.
You guys are making bank. Jeez.
So, I mean,
Well, I guess we have a goal.
Yeah. So anyway,
We
so I
need
was
$5,000 first.
yeah.
Like,
First,
You'd
we
think
have
if
to
they're
make
they're making all
$1,
that.
and then we'll worry about 5,000.
Yeah, they're making all that money off the beer. You wouldn't think they would need to charge, but I guess they have to pay someone to come in and be a part of the thing. So anyway, but yeah, we're Cheap Seat Reviews, so go check us out. There you go.
That
Yeah.
was easy.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know. Just,
you guys,
we do movies and things.
Their link tree is in our description on YouTube and Facebook. And yeah.
Definitely check out specifically the Men in Black episode and the Spirited episode.
Because we're on that, right?
That's the ones you're on. Yeah, those are the ones you're on. So
Well, thank you so much for joining us. This was fun.
absolutely.
I don't know about you
This-
guys.
Like,
I
the
had a
40
good
just
time.
like it's done. Like that's it.
Yeah,
Like,
that was quick.
it like started and now it's over.
Yeah.